Happy spring, friends. A couple weeks ago, we worked with cherry tree blossoms and Koto, that beautiful stringed instrument from Japan. And it was so calming and so beautiful. And I had a lot of fun playing with it, and I hope you did too. Today, I would like to go back to playing with that some more. And I want to create something. I want to create something with you, and I want you to create something that you can share with me and share with people. And that is, it's no big secret that one of my very favorite things to do is to read poetry and write poetry. And of course I like music too. So how about we combine those things together? A little reading of poetry, a little bit of writing of poetry, and putting some music with it. So here's what we're going to do first. This is a poetic form, very famous poetic form from Japan called haiku. And maybe you've written haiku before, or maybe it's something new to you. And haiku, we think of it in the terms of syllables. How many sounds does each line have? And that's true. That's important. They're very short poems, so you're not going to do a lot of writing, but it's going to be very powerful writing. The words, every single word counts. Those little syllables go in a pattern where the first line of the poem has only 5 syllables. The second line has 7 syllables, and the third line has 5 syllables. That's it. That's all. It's haiku. Now, in Japan, if you look up traditional haiku, they don't necessarily go with the 5-7-5 syllables. Some of that is because when you translate it into English, some of their words have different number of syllables than ours do in English. Another part of that is it's not as important to make the syllables match in Japan, in Japanese haiku, as it is in American haiku, which is what we're creating. The thing that's very important in Japan is that it's about nature. Haiku is about nature. And that's a little bit looser in American haiku. We'll write haiku that are about people and about feelings sometimes. And when you do that in Japan, they have a different kind of poetry form called senryu that they will do that with. And so we're going to write an American haiku. And that I like that because it just kind of opens it up. We're going to keep it 5-7-5. And it can be about nature because it's springtime. We're having some gorgeous spring weather outside. But it could also be about inside. It could be about your feelings. It could be about people. It could be about whatever your imagination cooks up. So here is a beautiful American haiku by the poet Jane Rose Lee Brown. And here it is. Listen to your heart. The truth is in each moment. Dwell not in the past. Let's read it again. We can count syllables if you wish, but just listen to the words. Think of what they mean. Listen to your heart. The truth is in each moment. Dwell not in the past. What does that mean? What do you think it means? What does it mean to listen to your heart? Listening to your feelings, perhaps? What is it inside you that is telling you something? The truth is in each moment. That means right here, right now. That's what's happening. That's what's real. What is happening at this moment? Dwell not in the past. That means don't live in the past. Don't worry about that thing that happened yesterday or last week or last year, 10 minutes ago. Right now is where you're living. Now is the truth. So, very beautiful. Let's count the syllables. Let's see if this really works out as an American haiku with 5-7-5. Listen to your heart. Listen to your heart. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes, first line. How about the second line? The truth is in each moment. The truth is in each moment. The truth is in each moment. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It does. The third line. Dwell not in the past. Dwell not in the past. Dwell not in the past. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There it is. Classic. 5, 7, 5. The haiku, Jane Rosalie Brown. Listen to your heart. Now, here's what I would like you to do. Take a few moments and listen to your heart. Look at the world around you. Look at the right now. Open your window. Look out your window. Go outdoors and look at what's happening. And come up with just 3 lines. 3 really short lines. They don't have to be complete sentences. They can just be 5 syllables, 7 syllables, 5 syllables. And take your time. If you're inspired by nature, going outside is a great way to do this. If you're inspired by things that are inside you, you can do that anywhere. So write that poem, okay? When you finish that poem, come back to this video right here. Okay, did you finish your poem? We're not done with it yet, because what I would like you to do is I would like you to go into my Bitmoji classroom, the same as it always is, bit.ly, bit.ly/FaxtonMusic. It'll take you to my music classroom. Go to the instrument room. You're going to click on the virtual Koto. And as we did before, you have to click on the little screen with the kind of the flowers, that pink and green kind of background, and then touch any key and touch a key again, and you'll get to the bunny. When the bunny is on the screen, you're in the right place. And I would like you to find 5 notes for the first line, 7 notes for the second line, and 5 notes for the third line. If you want, your first and your third line can be the same notes because they're 5 syllables, 5 sounds. So find the ones that work for you. Now you might choose to do the top row for the first line, and then the second row of keys for the middle line, and maybe the top row again for the third line. Make a pattern out of it. Make it sound good. And then over your poem that you wrote, would you write in the keys that you played on your keyboard to make that sound? Once you do that, number 1, you have composed a piece of music. You have made a song, okay? And number 2, I want to see that song. I want to read your poem. I want to hear your song. So if you send me your poem and then also send with that poem, you can email me or post it in Dojo, send with that poem the notes that you chose. And you can just write them in order. They don't have to be together because I can figure it out. I'll go, okay, these 5 keys go with the first line. And I can hear your song. You will be able to give me your song that you composed. And I can't wait to see it and hear it and read it. Okay? Okay, friends, have fun with this project. I can't wait to see what you've gotten. Happy spring.